Welcome, race fans. This is Ron with Big Wizard TV. We are rocking and rolling tonight. We're here with Last Man Standing Motorsports, and we are at Le Mans, the historic circuit of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Probably one of the most famous endurance races in the world. We're running the SR10, the new Radical that just came out. And there are 12 of us so far in the server. I want to welcome everybody out to the stream. Appreciate you guys being here, joining in, watching the replay, watching the live action. However you're here, we're glad you're here. This is the grandpaskitchen.com summer series, and this is race number 2 of the sequence. We've got some quick drivers out there in some quick cars. Chris Springer and Brandon Dooley both in the 335s on their quick times. 335 is pretty fast around this place. Big track, 3.5 minutes. It's going to take a little while to get around here. So qualifying is an extra 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes on or 15 minutes on qualifying tonight, which will cut the race time down to 45 minutes. So in about less than 5 minutes from now, when practice ends, we'll be jumping in for a 15-minute qualifying session. I'm actually going to jump in the car tonight, even though we do have 14 drivers out here, or 12 drivers out here. I'm going to try my luck. See if I can get better. I do have a 3:38 is my fastest time, which is 3 seconds slower than the leaders. A couple 3:37s in there. Jeff Wyatt, Tyler Greger, Mooney also with the 3:38. Let's see. Find out where everybody else is at. Julian Lockwood also with the 3:38, and Jason Rabe as well. Bill Edwards joining us tonight. Glad he's here with us. I hope he's over in the chat saying hi to everybody. Haven't seen him for a little while, but he joined last week in the SR10. Also Todd Schwartz and Ryan Fry out here with us. Everybody out having a good time tonight on this very long racetrack with these new iRacing cars that are extremely fast and a lot of fun to drive. So thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys being here. We'll go through the practice. Got another 3 minutes or so, and then we'll be kicking off qualifying. I'm going to go jump back in the car so I can get some practice in, although I won't get too much more because there's not even enough time to go around once, let alone around to warm up and then once. So I'm going to go get my car ready, though, for qualifying, and I'll see you guys back on the track here in a minute. Big thanks to our sponsor tonight, grandpaskitchen.com. Grandpa's Kitchen for all of your gluten-free needs. They know gluten-free because they are gluten-free. Great bunch of guys over there at Grandpa's Kitchen. Check them out, grandpaskitchen.com. Also want to thank our sponsors for the LMS Man Standing Motorsports League, Stair Fittings Incorporated, orders.stairfittings.com. You can check out what they got. All the things you need for your stairs. All right, thanks everybody again for tuning in. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. I'm going to go jump in the car and I'll catch you back from that side of the world. Well, race fans, I'm back. I'm in the car. I got to get my setup ready for qualifying. Open setups. Everybody's having a hard time figuring out what they want to use. So, what do you use? That's the question. How much downforce do you need? How much grip do you need? Lots and lots of questions. I'd like to find out where the fuel is so I could set how much fuel's in the car. I don't see it. There it is. Just hope I remember to put it back. That would be bad. All right, qualifying has begun. Almost everybody already out there on track. Quite a crowd. Try to do two. I got a warm-up lap, and then I'll try to do 2 laps. For me. Hopefully that'll be around the 11-minute mark, 12-minute mark. And that'll give me enough time to reset everything back to where race pace. Quite a few cars bunched up together up there in the front. Not really ideal for qualifying. As you can see them there on the screen, all bunched up together, nose to tail, going down the Gulf Straight. This is the historic version of Le Mans. If you were looking for those chicanes on the long Mulsanne Straight, they're not there. So we're using the historic version tonight. All this fun and excitement set up and sponsored, hosted by Man Standing Motorsports. Julian appears to be going slow up here. Not sure if he's going slow on his warm-up lap or just trying to get away from everybody, but he's making it so I'm catching up with him. Warm-up laps complete for a few of the drivers. It'll take another 3 minutes before we start getting times, though, so don't get too anxious. A lot of track limits out here at Le Mans. This track is used obviously for a lot of 24-hour events in iRacing. A lot of different groups and leagues and different organizations will do their own version of the 24 Hours Le Mans. What I'm seeing, Jeff Wyatt might be the first one to get a time unless he's back on another outlap. Chris Springer's out there. Brandon Dooley backed off a little bit. Looks like Adam Novotny and Bill Edwards are fairly close together. We got Ryan, Tyler, and Todd in a little pack with somebody else there. I can't tell who that is. Looks like Mooney. He's up there with him. Yeah, real close together. Not my favorite place to be. Julian must have a pretty low downforce setup on his because he's catching me here on the long straight. Coming around. Starting to see some times.
So I'm going to sneak in the booth and give a little commentary here.
Hey, what's going on, Mooney?
I got a lap.
A lap? That's all you got?
Yeah, I crunched it into the Dunlap power. Yeah, it's a good lap. Brandon Dooley's sitting provisional at the moment with the 335. Then you got myself, Michael Mooney, Jason Rabe, Adam Novotny, Will Edwards, number 3, which is no confusion with Bill Edwards.
You sure that's not Bill?
No, that's not Bill. That's not Wild Bill. No.
Okay. All right.
Julian Lockwood sitting 6th. Ron Gaivo 7th. Tyler Greger 8th. Ryan Fry 9th and Todd Schwartz 10th. I do not see a time for Jeff Wyatt yet. Up there, he just popped up there in 6th.
Not sure if I want to just run it like this and stable, or if I want to try to do something crazy.
Well, I didn't want to send either of my two teammates the setup I put together with only about 12 minutes left to practice, because it's a little bit of a handful until the tires warm up, and then it seems to be a blast. So,
well, I am off. I didn't hit anything, but I am off, so I'm done. I was going to do 2 laps, but I'll take the one I got.
Chris Springer setting a new top fastest speed with the 334. Was my chattering bugging you up here?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Just getting my fuel set and everything ready with my car. I went with a medium downforce and then modified it slightly. So
I went with no downforce, but I fixed the wedge of the car so it's got the downforce built into it before I even play with the wing.
yeah,
Been reading some engineering type stuff and getting the car to sit and then using the wing to fluctuate where the downforce hits.
yeah, makes sense. So let's see. We're watching Todd Schwartz at the moment. Up to Adam Novotny in the purple car. It's just purple. I think he's got Logitech written on the side of it or something. But that is purple.
It is purple.
As he's driving down Mulsanne Straight, it's a little too fast for me to read what's on the side of the car.
As it flies by, yeah.
Flies by, yeah. Todd's always got a cool paint job. He's running the Gulf paint from the 60s. That's I believe that was a Porsche from the 1960s
Might have been.
that ran at Le Mans.
Yeah.
That had that paint job.
And
Gulf Oil Company, which I do not believe is around anymore.
rig metal is on the hood. Aztec is on the side. I see no Logitech on it anywhere in that pic.
On the purple car?
Yeah, purple. Yeah.
As we watch Todd slide off into the bushes. Well, this one ought to be an interesting one. See how the pack stays together. Or doesn't. The long straightaway is going to keep nice and easy on the draft if you're close enough to be using it.
Oh, I'm going to jump down so that I don't get hit with a penalty for racing, but and hit my restroom on the way. But have a good show. I hope you feel better. I haven't seen you talk to you in like 3 days, and you got to feel better. Take some cough lozenges or something.
Yeah. I'm doing all right.
You all right?
Hanging in there. Yeah.
All right. Well, I will be back. Hopefully after the race, not before the end of it.
All right. Sounds good. So Chris Springer, 9/10 of a second over Brandon on the qualifying lap. 3:34.2. That is flying. That's a full second faster than what they were doing in qualifying. Brandon with the 3:35.1. Takes a while to lock down these laps. We do have 17 seconds left in the regular qualifying session, and then those that are already on their lap can finish their lap. And right now, Adam Novotny's just crossed the line.
With these laps now, with the time at 0, are it. Tyler Greger, who we're watching now. Oh, now we're over to Adam. Yeah, it says Acetec on the side of his car. I thought it said Logitech. But it was going 190 miles an hour, a little hard to see. Checking out Tyler Greger's ride here in the number 5. Finishing up his lap. We're going to start seeing those final times coming in. Let's see how we do. Here's Julian Lockwood in the red and white paint job. As he goes across the line. Make sure I'm live. Let's see. No one has changed at the top. Chris Springer, Brandon Dooley, Michael Mooney, Jason Rabe, Adam Novotny, Bill Edwards, Jeff Wyatt, Julian Lockwood, myself, followed by Tyler Greger. And that is to P10. Ryan Fry and Todd Schwartz finishing off the field. It's going to give him 4 more minutes to finish up. I think Adam's the only one that has a chance. I see Jason Rabe stopped before the Porsche curve, so he's done. We will watch, probably should be watching Adam Novotny because this car cannot get another time. Tyler is done for his qualifying session. So it would be better if the stream would switch over and watch Adam, because he may actually be able to get a new lap. Jason's just kind of sitting there on the side of the road. All right, race fans, we are rocking and rolling. We got another minute or so. Well, it says 3. We'll see if Adam gets another time. We can get this finished and back out on for racing. Should be another minute or so before he gets across the line. Adam currently in P5, 3.2 seconds back. He has to pick up a full 0.9 seconds on his lap, on his best lap so far, to be able to make P4. And since Mooney and Jason are both at 3:36.5, then if he gets the 0.9, he could go all the way to 3rd here and start on the 2nd row. We'll see how he finishes it up. Coming through the last Ford chicanes right now. Slides through the last chicane across the finish line. Does he improve? Yes, but only by 0.2. All right, that is it. We are done with qualifying. We're loading them up. 2 minutes to grid, everybody. 2 minutes to grid. 2 minutes to grid, everyone. Pretty sure Edwards 3 is Bill Edwards. Well, we'll find out. There is a Will Edwards, but I thought he was like 8 or 5. Gonna start back here with Julian to my right, Jeff to my front, and I think Ryan is gonna drop in behind me. There he is. Oh, forgot standing starts. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
This Mulsanne Straight is going to be interesting, to say the least. No doubt about it. This is going to be interesting as the drafting now begins. Down this 3 mile straightaway. Oh, the guys with low downforce are gone. They're taking off. That pack is really moving together up there. They are just disappearing in my screen. Wow. The pack is fast tonight. Jockeying for position up there. See if we all make it through the Mulsanne corner. Keep an eye on that bunch. And they do. Feel like I've been left out in no man's land. Mooney looks like he lost a little bit of ground there in Indianapolis. I was about to get real close to Julian there. And I had to avoid because Mooney was coming back on the track. I wasn't going to be able to pass him, so I don't think that would have changed anything. Watch this exit of the Porsche curves. Because if you go over too far, you get a slowdown over there. Oh, Adam Novotny goes around at the start-finish line. Lap 1 in the books. We're back on the Mulsanne Straight for the second time. Brandon Dooley out front now by, okay, Chris Springer out front. By not much. Jason Rabe in third, followed by Bill Edwards, Julian Lockwood, Ryan Fry, myself. Ryan and myself are playing the swap game on the Mulsanne Straight with the draft. Followed by Adam Novotny, Todd Schwartz, Tyler Greger, and Mooney. Adam caught up with us by quite a bit on that straightaway. Ryan went off also in Indianapolis. Oh, little incident back there at the Dunlop chicane. I think that was Adam Novotny getting loose at Dunlop. So, 1.8 seconds now, this time around down the Mulsanne Straight. Lap number 3. And Brandon's still out front, followed by Chris and Jason. And the gap is 2.5 seconds now. Not sure if there's something that happened maybe to Chris. Damaged his car, maybe damaged the aero. He's dropping back a little bit more, and Jason looks like he's reeling him in. Only 0.7 seconds between Jason and Chris now. Up at the front. Looks like Jason may have a run on. Just got him. Got him down at the Mulsanne kink and into the Mulsanne corner. Jason takes over P2. Bill Edwards, Julian Lockwood are P4 and 5. I'm in 6th with Tyler Greger flying by with no downforce, who now takes over 6th spot. And there he goes. The very, very low downforce cars are very fast, but as we've seen so far, they don't hold up well. They seem to have issues. Tyler's going to have to do it again next lap, assuming he didn't get any damage there in Indianapolis. I've seen 3 cars near me, all at Indianapolis, go off and have issues. As we see Chris going to the pits. Is that Chris in the pits? Nope, he's just there in third. He's a half a second now behind Jason. Order up front hasn't changed. I thought maybe Chris went in to get a repair, but it doesn't look like that was the problem. Or if it is, he's not fixing it yet. Tyler's back on the bumper. He'll go by on the Mulsanne straight for 6th. There's no way to hold him back. Julian's up there, 4.5 seconds in front of me. He's in 4th spot. Here we go again. We're on lap 4 now. Brandon now with a 5-second lead. Brandon with a 5-second lead over second, and Jason and Chris are gonna swap again maybe. They're only 0.1 seconds apart now. Don't have the downforce to get by him. I think my best bet is just to stay with him. As Jason goes back by. Oh, Jeff Wyatt has left the building. Jeff must have had some problems. Bill Edwards has had an issue. Julian takes over P4. This Bill is slow. Adam Novotny disconnects. Starting to drop. Chris takes over second spot again. But Chris and Jason within a half a second. Still the battle out, the battle to watch out on track. I think Tyler's got enough of a gap on me now that I'm not going to be able to catch him. To get a draft here on the Mulsanne Straight. So we're going down the Mulsanne Straight once again. This is when I have all kinds of time to let you know what's going on. We've got, looks like 10 of our original 12 cars still on the track. We're running with Brandon Dooley up front, 7-second gap back to Jason Rabe and Chris Springer. And then there's another 10 seconds back to Julian Lockwood, who now is close to the clutches, Tyler Greger. And then I'm 3 seconds behind him. Ryan Fry, another 9 seconds back behind me, followed by Todd Schwartz, Bill Edwards, and Mooney a lap down. Don't see Mooney. Oh, he's in the pits at the moment.
I'm in the broadcast booth too.
And he's here in the broadcast booth. Mooney, lap 5. What's up, buddy? Get fuel?
No, they braked harder than what I thought on the first lap going through Indianapolis. I crunched the car there, fast repaired it, got back out 4 seconds behind, and came through and crunched it again in almost exact same spot because the tires weren't warmed up. Too much front brake, looped it. So now I'm spending a ton of time fixing it, and we're going Old Guy Racing. You're the hope of Old Guy Racing.
I'm it. Wow, that's hard. That's a lot of pressure, man. I'm in 6th.
I was fast. I wanted to be up there. I don't think they had anything for draft-wise with me.
William Edwards is back in the back of the pack now. I think he had something happen. Jeff Wyatt has left the building. Up. Don't hit anything. Giving Ryan a chance to catch me. Come on, go straight. Indianapolis. I've had really good luck with Indianapolis, so I'm really kind of upset that I spun there. I have it locked down really good.
Jeff White had an issue coming out of Corvette Corners, and that's where it finished it for him. Adam Novotny looks like he's also exited the building also.
Yep.
You have Jeff Peters in the broadcast booth.
Hey, Jeff, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing? How are you?
We're doing all right. I'm barely holding on to 6th. I was only 3 seconds behind Julian, and now I'm like an hour.
It's
Oh, Bill Edwards has left.
It's fun watching you guys race. I wish I was there.
Yeah, man, I'm 15 seconds behind Julian. I was 5. I lost 10 seconds on that slide. That's why I only talk when I'm on the Mulsanne Straight.
Well, you should do that. You should ignore the booth and not pay attention to us. Like I said, Old Guy Racing is counting on you to have a top 5 finish at least.
Well, Ryan's got other thoughts of putting me in 7th. I think I'm a little quicker on the Mulsanne, but he might be close enough to draft. Yeah, he's only half a second back.
Oh, half.
All
second.
right, well, we're on lap number 6 on the Mulsanne Straight. I count the laps by when we're at the Mulsanne Straight, because that is the time I can talk. So Brandon has stretched his lead to a tremendous amount. He is now up by 16 seconds. Chris Springer in 2nd. 2-second gap to Jason Rabe there in 3rd. We'll do the I'll go right back by you, Ryan, here. Let's see how many times we want to do this on the straightaway here. Gonna come up to the kink. Yeah, he's choosing not to. He's like, I'm not coming up to the kink side by side. No ABS brakes on these cars. So really easy to lock them up. Let's see, that means Tyler on that last Mulsanne Straight has made it past Julian now for P4.
All right, you're in the broadcast booth. Don't say anything while you wreck. Got it.
All right. It looks like it's going to be a battle for second. Tyler Greger starting to catch the other two. Jason and Chris, he's starting to run them down. And if I don't hit the wall,
Chris Springer got some damage when he was trying to take care of some logistics on his screen. So he's not running as smooth and as quick as he was. And then there's Tyler's just been running quick from the start.
yeah, he must have had something happen. He didn't get a good qualifying time or something. He started in the back. Man, I'm starting to lose the back end of this thing. Came around on me in Porsche corner.
I see Tyler Greger's in pits. He's grayed out. Jason Rabe's in the pits. Is it pit stops?
I still got 3 laps of fuel. That puts Chris Springer also in the pits.
Some of the guys run lighter fuel
They may have run lighter fuel because Jason's back on track right in front of me.
for faster laps, and now they're
They're planning on a 2-stopper anyway.
possibly. Yep.
If those are planned stops, both Tyler and Chris are back out on the racetrack. So I'd say that was not towing. That was intentional to come in and get some fuel and fix the car. So those guys have used a fast repair most likely. And we are on lap 7 of 12. So we are definitely in the window to get what we need for the rest of the way. But that loads your car up with extra fuel if that's what they were doing. So you got to put another 7.5 to 8 gallons of fuel in the car. Maybe 7 gallons if you're running conservative, but you can't go a lap short here. It won't work.
No. You can't go any short.
Nope. You think those guys would have stayed in if we had 2 fast repairs?
Possibly, but I bumped it up to 1 from 0, so
It wasn't. I don't think it was ever supposed to be 0.
I had talked to David. We were going to try and run a completely non-bonus summer, but
Bonus is not fast repair, though. I don't know.
no, it was going to.
I just thought we had one before in Summer Fun League. Yeah. It's just a fun league.
Yeah.
1 fast repair is a little tight, but that's what got everybody last week. And then somebody was saying, well, I like it with no fast repairs. I'm like, Yeah, you're only one. And if they liked it with no fast repairs, how come they're not here?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, crap, I forgot.
Your race update going down Mulsanne?
No, I forgot that stupid exit of Porsche curves you had to go slow at. And now I've got to...
You went a little wide and too far. Yep.
Yeah, and then when I tried to correct it, it killed my car. So. You're going to give me a black flag on pit entrance. Because I can't turn the car. Well, this will screw up my race. All right, so Brandon Dooley out front. He's catching the 420 of Todd Schwartz in 8th position. He's gaining on him. And looks like the guys that have pit now are eons back now from the leader. Julian is in 2nd spot. Hopefully my fast repair worked. And then you're going to give me the penalty now, or do I have to go around and come back in and serve it? Looks like I'm going to have to come back in. Oh, nope, I got it now. 40 seconds. Well, good thing 40 seconds isn't that long here.
It's not like a lap or two, right?
Yeah. Ryan's out in front of me. I've still got 30 seconds of a penalty to finish. So I'll be back behind Ryan. Chris Springer will get by. Mooney's going by, but I think he's still a lap behind me.
Should be.
There goes somebody coming in to get fuel. Is that Chris? It must have been Chris. Why is Chris in again, I wonder? Here we go. We're back out on track. The dynamic of this race has changed extreme. I've definitely used my fast repair.
Well, my second trip in cost me 6 minutes of repair time, so depending on the damage, that's about how long you're going to be sitting, which is a little more, about a lap and a half.
Well, I shouldn't have even had to use the fast repair.
Well, quit talking to me.
The error I made was just forgetting to stay tight, and then instead of whipping my car back on the track, because I knew I was going to get the penalty anyway, I went over the grass, and I forgot there's a really big, huge bump in the grass there. So I hit the bump and nosedived the car into the ground.
And yeah,
which ruined the car. So, but luckily we were right in front of the pits and got it fixed. Back out.
you were in a
30-second penalty. Yeah, 40 seconds for the improper pit entrance. Yeah,
better spot than what I was. I was all the way down in Indianapolis, having to drive up there twice. So,
well, still in 6th position now. Brandon Dooley out front by 26 seconds over Julian, who has not pit yet. Jason in 2nd spot. Of course, the leader, Brandon, has not pit yet either. They will have to make one stop. There's no way to do this without making a stop. So Jason, Tyler, Ryan, myself, pretty much everybody else on track except for the top 2 have made their stops. I have a feeling that the gap to Julian is going to... Somebody's going to be in front of Julian when they're done. Won't be me. But Jason and Tyler have a chance. They are currently 54 and 67 seconds behind the leader. In pit lane and the fuel stop probably will take, I'm guessing, 30 to 40. Oh, it says right here, 43 seconds. So.
Chris Springer back in the pit lane.
Yeah, he was there when I was there. Must have got extra damage. I thought he would have been back out by now. Unless he's towing and he's done. During practice, Brandon said that the loose car was not the way to do it. He was running without being in a loose car, and he was getting the fastest laps. Yep, Chris has left the building. So those loose fast are loose in the wall.
Eight seconds to Ryan, 30 seconds to Ron, 37 seconds to you, from you to him.
That was close.
Yep.
Brandon's coming in, making his stop. Brandon is in the pits. Todd Schwartz goes by. Ryan looks like he's still pulling away from me. Julian really running long. Oh, he's now in the pits as well. Julian is also in the pit lane. So the two up front are in the pits. Jason is going to try to catch him here while they're in there. He's coming around the Ford chicane right now, as well as Tyler finishing up that area as well as Brandon gets back on track in front of him. We'll see what that gap looks like once they get moving. But it looks like it's under 20 seconds as Julian comes out and pulls out in front of Tyler. Oh, but doesn't. I don't think he can hold him.
Nope.
Nope, he doesn't. He does not.
Flipped it there just a moment ago.
But he's right there close to him if he can hold on to him. Tell Mulsane maybe he can get by, or all depends on how well your car works on this track as a whole. Ryan's almost 40 seconds out now. He's pulling away. "40 seconds was my hold time for my pit mistake."
Oh, come! Just giving up track position all over the place here.
think the field's pretty spread out at this point. We got a couple still battling. Julian and Tyler, all the way down the Gulf Strait, the Gulf Strait, and they are hitting Indianapolis and Arnage right together. Tyler's out front, has the gap at, let's see if I can see it here. It's like 2 seconds. Over Julian in 4th place. Ryan moves up to 5th from a very late starting position of 11th position. Tyler Gregor started in 10th and is up to 3rd. So we've lost a few drivers that were quick at the qualifying, but not able to hold on for the 12.3, also known as 13 laps. I mean, I've had 0.3 laps worth of fuel before here, and it doesn't do much for you. But I don't think they'll count official laps at 0.3. So even though my calculator says we're going to go 12.3, that means 13.
Yeah. Do you want me to go to the other old guy racing channel and go, if you can catch me, I can help you draft and catch up some?
Doesn't matter. We're just driving. I don't know if I'll catch you. You're pretty fast in a straight line. I might be a little quicker in the corners. Just going to drive it. I don't think Ryan's really reachable at this point. He's up 42. He's pulling away. We're glad I programmed my tear off, my helmet tear off right before the race, because man, I have been using that 2 times a lap out here. You can even near anybody else.
What are you driving through? It's like I've used 2 tear offs the whole race.
Well, if I get anywhere near anybody, it throws junk on the tear off. And then if I go off in the grass, which I've done a couple times, it does it again. Well, I caught you.
Yeah,
Not going to help me with the draft, though.
I killed some time, and it just like now the back end isn't there.
Yeah. I noticed mine started to go after a couple laps. I had to adjust. I contemplated getting tires. And Todd Schwartz is catching me 2.5 seconds a lap, so I'm going pretty slow for some reason. But I'm in 6th. If any of the 5 guys in front of me make a mistake, I'll be up there. Because if you make a mistake out here, it's usually pretty terminal. It requires slowing the car down, pitting, towing, all those things, or all the above. realize you're a lot faster than me, but if you get near me, I'm just going to back off. I'm not going to race with you real close because I can't do that. You can catch me on the straightaways. You've picked up 4 seconds over the last straightaways, and you're still gaining. So,
Well, I figured I was close. Now maybe I can help you catch up some, but it's all right.
no, I
You're
won't.
you're
I won't
in
run
it.
that close to anybody. Not right now. If you want to go by, you're more than welcome to.
2 minutes to last lap. Or where's Brandon at? Brandon's a minute behind us. 2 more laps.
No, they'll cut it. They'll make this the white flag. Because he can't complete a lap in 2 minutes. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
You're right. 2 minutes left. It would have to be 5 minutes. You're right. So they're about ready to catch last lap flag. We have 2 left to go.
Yeah, we've still got to go around 2 more times. Brandon just going through the Porsche curves now. Into the Corvette curves. Down into the Ford chicane. The sun is setting on our Le Mans historic adventure. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream tonight, watching the race. There were a lot more cars at the start. We didn't get them to stick. We'll have to find out what the issue was, why people wouldn't stick around.
White flag.
And there's the white flag announcement from our leader, Brandon. As he goes across the line, Jason Rabe is 15 seconds behind. Julian hung on to that 3rd spot. He is also 15 seconds back from Jason. Tyler dropped back quite a bit from Julian. Must have had a little error. As he's going through the Porsche curves. One more time around for our leader. He's running down the Mulsanne Straight, and he's catching up with Todd Schwartz. Currently on the lead lap. But as they say in the WEC, but only just. As Mooney and I pass through Arnage, finishing up Indianapolis, headed to the Porsche curves. 2 more times, this time and 1 more time around. Whoa, I went a little wide there.
Man, that looked like you went a lot wide from my perspective. Glad you was not too much wide.
didn't even think I got an X for that.
Oh, I did.
White flag for me. I'm not the last car on the lead lap, but I might be by the time Brandon gets to the finish line. Todd Schwartz is only a few seconds in front of him.
It's now 8 to 9 seconds. It was 10-11, so he may be able to hold him off.
That's assuming Todd wants to go around again.
Yep, there's all sorts of things. Brandon may be nice and let him hang out there, and Todd may be going, no, go ahead, pass.
Well, they're coming through the Porsche corners now. So we'll know soon as the final lap is upon us. Brandon Dooley is coming across to get the win. It looks like Todd Schwartz is going to stay in front of him as they're going through the Ford chicane now.
Fudge. Well,
Jason Rabe, still 16 seconds back, has not been able to close that gap here on this final lap of the race. As Brandon gets through the Ford chicanes and rolls across the finish line for the win. Nice job, Brandon. Great win, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
He was on rails tonight. No runs, no drips, no errors on that car. Jason Rabe also ran a really clean race, 16 seconds back. I don't think he had any issues. He ran his strategy and ran it well. So Jason drops in the P2. Julian Lockwood coming through the chicanes right now. He'll be in P3. Followed by Tyler Greger, who's going through the Porsche curves. A few more corners to go.
Well, seeing how I mentioned saying fudge as I looped it there, they do make stuff so that you can make fudge with Grandpa's Kitchen, right?
Brownies.
Yep. Okay.
Brownies. Grandpa's Kitchen has some of the best flour out there. I'm going to say it's the best. Personally, I say it's the best. It's the best gluten-free flour on the market. Really good stuff. You can't tell the difference with their products. I've eaten plenty of them. Grandpa's Kitchen, they know gluten-free because they are gluten-free. Good people. Tyler's come across the finish line now. And I messed up Arnage on my final lap. So let's get back on the racetrack. Didn't hit anything. Wow, that didn't even give me an off track. That's awesome. I was deep enough into that little overshoot at Arnage I could have backed up. As Ryan Fry takes the checkered flag for a 5th place finish on his return to the group. I think he'll be happy with that.
Oh, he most definitely. He had a string there where he was like, didn't matter where he was at. He got hit by a car flying from some strange, weird spot.
Yeah, he was always involved in something, it seemed like. Here's the checkered flag for me. With a 6th place finish. We've got still watching Brandon on the camera, even though the race is over. I don't know why are we doing the Brandon Dooley camera shot thing again tonight? Like we did in the GT4 race a couple weeks ago?
I'm not sure.
Where all you could see was Brandon.
In this race, he was out front like that one, but there was a lot of interesting racing in that other one. This one, there was also a lot of racing early on.
Yeah, we had good action in this race today.
Thank you. I'm finally across the line.
Oh, Ryan's right up here. Is he still there?
You going to take the broadcast booth down to them, or
If you want to go ask someone
All
to
right.
come up, they're more than welcome. Well, all right, everybody. That was a really good race. That was a lot of fun. I was in the back, kind of calling the race from the back here. But Brandon, you looked to me like you didn't have any mistakes out there. You were just running a flawless race tonight.
0x.
0x indeed. Jason may have also had a 0x.
No, he had 2.
I was watching. You were pretty close.
And he's also started talking in third person, just heads up.
Oh, okay. I did notice that. I did notice the third person effect.
My bad.
That was good.
It's the headset.
So everybody else, other than Brandon, how did Brandon do tonight? No?
Looks like Julian had
person
1.
Didn't go, huh?
Yeah, Julian had 1x. Jason had 2. So, and there's your
Nice.
top 3, the lowest incident points out front.
Well, that does say something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I had a car that just would not turn in today. So much understeer. That was my 1X in Indianapolis. I just couldn't get it to turn.
Well, it was a really solid race. It seemed like it was some great action for the first few laps. Pretty tight. Jason, you and Chris and Bill, you guys were real close together for quite a while. Tyler, man, Tyler caught up with everybody. He's not in here, but he was flying. He started in the back. I don't know what happened, but he started 10th. And he was like, he flew by me like I was standing still. Now, Ryan got by me too, but that was not as if I was standing still.
Yeah, everyone was a little quicker than me, actually. I started 8th and I got a great start and took me up to like 3rd or 4th, but then my true pace started to show and they all came back past me again. I just had to hang in there and not make any mistakes, you know.
You ran great. And you did. I'm on board with you right now in the opening lap, and you got to 3rd. And I just cut you off.
Yeah, I had to be careful. I didn't want to mess it up for anybody. But the guys, those 2 guys up front, they were just... Man, they were quick. I don't know if it was down to the setup or whether it was just that they were, they're faster, 2-3 seconds a lap faster than me with any setup. So I don't think it was necessarily a setup thing. I think it was just better.
There was a couple laps right there before the pit. Julian, you and I pit that we were right there within a 10th or 2 on lap time. So.
Yeah, I was watching that. I couldn't figure that out because I was setting like 339s, 338s, something like that, and I wasn't falling back
hitting there at the end.
Yeah, so I don't know. Were your tires off, or were you just backing off a little bit?
Tires were okay. Track temp came way down a little bit, and with lighter fuel loads, it seemed to just be getting a little tail happy. So I was just trying to preserve what I needed to there.
Got it.
Knowing you guys would make up a second or so down the straight, and then I'd make it back up through the final sector through Porsche and all the chicane stuff at the end and the first sector there.
Yeah, I was watching the time on the straight. I think I made up about a second or something on the straight, but I was like, come on. But it was 25 seconds down to 24. It wasn't really going to make much difference.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was really good. I thought it was great action throughout. Tyler's in here now. Tyler, you came up out of nowhere from behind and I think your car was pretty loose. You flew by me on that straightaway like I wasn't even there, and then I caught your draft, and all I could do was pull alongside you. And you just kept on going. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to catch him. I'll just try to stay with him.
I ran a low downforce.
Okay.
My car was just really freaking loose for the end.
Yeah, I could tell you were pretty loose, but I wasn't. That still didn't give Ryan and I any chance to catch up with you.
The setup's great if you don't have to brake or turn.
Yeah, low downforce. So, yeah, it was pretty good. Ryan, you ran a really good race, top 5 for you tonight.
Yeah, just tried to make it to the end, first time back in a while.
Yeah,
and
I was close, and then I think you did. We both did our pit stops, I think, at the same time. But you got in front of me, and then I forgot where I was off the exit of Porsche Corners, and I went wide and got that slowdown.
Yeah, I had a 40-second stop penalty for unsafe entry right before. That's why you caught me in the pit, actually.
Well, I had a 40-second as well because when
I had a feeling.
Yeah. What happens if you go wide off of that exit of Porsche chicanes, and you don't get back on the pavement before the grass?
That's exactly what I did.
There's a bump in the grass.
Yeah, I went wide, and I mean, it is what it is. I think if I had been able to stay on track more, I would have had a chance to stay with Tyler, maybe, or at least like in touch,
Yeah.
But I went off quite a few times, so. But
yeah,
I mean,
it was
just
it
trying
was
to
pretty
finish.
good.
Yeah, I had a good time fighting with you, though, as usual. It's like
it was fun.
deja vu, right?
Yeah. Switching back and forth down the Mulsanne Straight a couple times. That was cool.
I appreciate the clean racing. Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, it was great.
I love the car, and I've never done a full race at Le Mans in any car, so that was a good experience.
Nice. Well, we'll throw the chicanes in it next time.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know how many times I was like, "Oh gosh, I gotta brake."
Yeah, I kept looking at it when I would pass by, like,
I did that to Jason in practice.
Yeah,
I almost got ugly.
Took the Joker lap.
Yeah, Jason was tailing me, drafting me in practice, and I'm like, I got to turn here, so I'm looking on the right for the part where the fence changes from 3 bars to 2 bars on the second chicane. Used to be the Michelin chicane, and I hit the brakes, and Jason's like, "Whoa!" Just about plowed into the back of me. That was fun.
That's good.
Todd,
Good times.
Todd had a good clean run tonight too. Hey, Todd.
Oh no, man! I spun out a lot.
Oh no, you were
Just
good.
take
You
it,
were
man.
good. You were good.
Yeah,
You were catching me.
I had a really good clean run. The team was great today.
You were catching me at the end, so you had a few good laps. So you were just a little too far back to be able to get the gap closed up, but
well, too many 360s. I was out there just making art on the track.
Well, hopefully you got some camera time because your car looked really cool.
Yeah. Now, I mean, you guys changed the cars, and now I have to make all these new designs for this one now.
Well, there you go. There you go. Keep you busy. Keep you out of trouble.
Keep him off the streets.
Right. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for racing tonight. Thanks to the viewers for watching. Looks like they've all given up. Everybody's off the stream now. So, hey, when you're out there racing, don't be out there racing unless you're on a racetrack. Be safe. Don't race on the road. And if you don't have a track to go to, race here at iRacing with us. We have a good time. We'll see you guys all on the next one. Big shout out and thanks to our sponsor, grandpaskitchen.com. Best gluten-free products on the planet. And then don't forget, league sponsor is Stair Fittings Incorporated. Always the best for stairs. If you need anything, call them up. Ask for Karen. She'll take care of you. On behalf of Big Wizurd TV and Last Man Standing Motorsports, this is Ron. We're going to say goodnight to everybody. Good night, all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.